13 signs he wants to marry and spend his life with you. 1. He invites you to all of his family functions. When you've met his parents and his close friends, and he begins inviting you to all of his family functions, it's a sure sign he's thinking you're the one for him. He wouldn't be introducing you to everybody and having you get to know them if he didn't plan on keeping you around for a long time. Maybe he also wants them to get to know you and see you interact with everyone. This way, he can be sure that you are not only a great fit for him, but a great fit for his family. 2. He boasts about you to others. Do you always catch him bragging about you to his friends, family, or co-workers? This sense of pride is not to be taken lightly. When a man starts to boast about his significant other, it means that you have become a part of him. In a sense, he is now seeing your accomplishments as his own, and by talking you up, he feels better, as well. This means that he sees you as a part of him and his life, which is a sure sign that he wants to make you his and spend his life with you. 3. He talks about the distant future with you in it. I'm not talking about making plans for next weekend. I'm talking about making plans for next year. If he's putting you in his very distant plans, this means that he definitely plans to keep you around for more than a short while. 4. He wants to live with you. Men like their space. No, actually, men love their space. So if he's discussing moving in together, what he's really discussing with you is how he wants to spend his life with you. Guys don't just want to move in with anybody. When they open their personal space and invite you in like that, they've definitely got wedding bells on their mind. 5. You guys talk about kids. If there's one thing men like more than their space, it's free time. And you don't have free time with kids. But if the two of you are openly talking about your future children, he is seeing you as their mom and his wife. It's a sure sign he wants to really spend his life with you. 6. He always says, we, when talking to others. When the two of you are in a group setting, does he talk about how, we, went and did this and, we, went and saw that movie? If he's begun replacing, I, with, we, he is seeing the two of you as an item. This means he recognizes that the two of you are actually a single package, something that marriage will certainly solidify. In other words, he wants to marry and spend his life with you. 7. He doesn't groan when wedding invites come in the mail. Most guys who aren't thinking of anything even close to marriage will moan, groan, and complain about all of the wedding invitations that have made their way to their mailbox. But if he's less annoyed and more curious and/or excited about weddings, it means that he's at a point in his life where he appreciates them and maybe wants to have one of his own, with you. 8. He's open about everything with you. Trust is key in a relationship. If he can open up to you about his insecurities, work issues, or really anything, then he definitely sees you as someone worth putting a ring on. 9. He values your opinion on big decisions. This is a huge one. If he's out car shopping or making any other important decisions, and he asks you to tag along and gets your full opinion on it before acting, this is a major sign that he wants to spend his life with you. He's feeling out if the two of you can make big, important decisions together and if you agree on them. This is vital for having a future with someone. 10. You go on vacation together. Vacation is a man's time to get away from work and all the stresses in his life. If he's bringing you with, then he definitely sees you as someone who can soothe any of those issues. That's a surefire sign that he wants to spend his life with you. 11. He always wants to work out any issues you two have. If a man doesn't want to keep you around forever, then they're not going to be so willing to solve problems. Usually, they'll just let them pass until the issue seems to go away. But if your man is actively trying to solve any current problems the two of you have, this means that he really wants to make sure you stay with him. It's definitely a sign he wants to marry and spend his life with you. 12. He feels out the idea. Has he ever brought up getting married casually in a conversation? If so, then he's wondering if you are thinking about marrying and spending your life with him. Talking about marriage for any guy is a big deal, and if he's talking about it with you, watch out for a ring in your near future. 13. He tells you. If he tells you that he wants to marry you someday, or that you're the one for him, then that's the only sign you need. When this happens, he's certain he wants to marry and spend his life with you.